And that's it, full time.
Hello and welcome to NRL Roundup, where we bring you all the highlights out of the latest round of action. 3 losses on the trot, and Ricky Stewart was one unhappy Raider. The coach rested Josh Papali'i for Canberra's clash with the Rabbitohs as Benji Marshall became the most capped New Zealand-born player in the game's history.
They go through Reynolds and now Campbell Graham. Runs into Whiten, penalty.
There. Yeah, this is on Cam Murray.
Late, not needed, mate.
2 points to nil now, South Sydney. Tackle made right in front of the post. They go left. Whiten spears it to Aikens. There's a nice ball. Rapana gets Canberra on the board first.
And there you go. Caleb Aikens playing as a playmaker up in the front line. Got a quick ball from Whiten, who gave him just enough time. But watch the pass selection here.
Burgess, ball to Walker. Out for Benji. Benji with another one for the highlight reel. He shot that out of a cannon. Now here's Gula. Good off, 6 to go. Starling keeps it alive. Whiten, I think he's just twigged. They've got another set of 6. Here's Hodawita. Going back for Whitehead. He's 1-on-1. Elliot Whitehead runs over the top and gets there.
Yeah, you lose your halfback. You really don't know where the points are going to come from, so you've just got to blast your way through.
Spent a week in the reserve grade. He's back tonight. Whiten with a kick. And Paulo, didn't found the football.
No touch.
Jackson Paulo has bungled it. Canberra have got another one. Short pass is a good one. Campbell Graham bursts through and scores for Souths.
Beautiful play. Beautiful play by Cody Walker. They went to that side, put a dent, they went back to the middle, and they went back there again.
He's a good mover, although he might have an issue here. Keep an eye on that as Marshall goes out the back to Walker. They got them backpedaling. Gagai in the corner. They just go at breakneck speed down that left edge. And Gagai has opened the account in the second half. Played now by Arrow. Reynolds shaped the kick, goes around the back. Marshall, Walker finds his target. This time, Johnston.
Are you happy with the touchline? You could see how well and how many players South had, how well structured they were, and how many South players had out to the left, and everybody knew their job.
They're coming at him. Oh, Kalamatangi through a massive gap. This will be a try to sewer. Souths have hit full throttle now.
Well, this is the versatility of Kalamatangi, because he was doing this down the left side of the field last week against the Gold Coast Titans. Very similar play.
Here's a break. Scott into the clear. Curtis Scott gives the pass to Rapana. And the Raiders have found one out of nothing.
Yeah, hold the front page. It's not over yet. This is a great fight back here from the Raiders.
Whiten bangs it up into the night sky. Oh, there's a mistake by Walker. That one just got away from him at the last minute.
Here we go.
Yeah, here's Canberra's chance right here, right now.
Here we go.
Maybe a sin-bin.
Professional foul, sin-bin.
Professional foul.
Wow.
Whoa. They rush up on them, South Sydney. Whiten against the grain. Stepping Jack Whiten.
This will be no try.
Oh, no try. Obstruction, he's saying.
No.
Has he gone behind his own man?
This will be no try, unfortunately.
Just, there's a process we go through, mate. No.
Whiten, he's on the other side of the field. Whiten in the clear, sells a dummy, goes over to score.
No.
Some South Sydney protests to get him back play. What are you knocking this one back to, Joey?
It's an obstruction again.
Yeah, I know.
Liam Knight tackled, siren sounds. South get the win on the road down here in Canberra, who find themselves now in the midst of a 4-game losing run.
The Sharks entered round 8 on the back of their worst start to a season since 2014. The Storm, meanwhile, was searching for their 6th win of the year and the club's 100th victory at Amy Park.
Here is Will Chambers about to play NRL game number 216, and he said just a moment ago in our pre-game show he's got the nerves that he normally feels when he's playing State of Origin. They'll hold him up with Woods and Rudolph making the tackle. One more play here for Melbourne. Comes across Smith, grabbed there by Johnson, who was off his line very quickly, and it will be a penalty as a result. From Bailey, it goes through Townsend, now Woods. Promising start from the Sharks forwards, although Woods loses the contact here and loses the ball, but it's been ripped out. Here's the call, and an off-right with the boot a month ago now against the Canberra Raiders, and he's kicked very well from that point on, and he levels things up here at 2 apiece. Last play, Townsend, Johnson under pressure there. Olam coming out. Now there's a problem. Addo-Carr's away. Too much speed for Townsend. Kennedy coming across. He won't get to him either. And against the run of play, the Fox goes all the way.
As soon as the Fox, Addo-Carr, gets the footy, it's all over. They tried in vain to chase him down. Once he gets that ball in that sort of open space, Addo-Carr sprints away to score.
From pretty much right beside the uprights. A bit of a hook there from Cam Munster. Remember the ball for a long time. Graham wanted a set restart. Johnson, short ball. Lovely pass for Nakora, who set sail for the line, and he wins the race. A lovely piece of play by the Sharks. This time the pass was perfect. Set restart for the Sharks, potentially being offside. Grant from dummy half. He goes to Finucane. Good tackle there by Aidan Tolman, with Magulius involved as well. Grant triple pumps it, gives it to Eisenhuth. Did he get it down? Yes, he did. They had to score with the Sharks scrambling on their own line, and Tom Eisenhuth retakes the lead for Melbourne. Here are Melbourne. Will extend the lead beyond. It's for Munster, a show inside and outside. Almost 4-4 there. Good tackle in the end by Magulius. Grant goes out the back and reaching out. He finds another forward. This time it's Kamikamitha. Lucan was there, first receiver. Now Hines off Hughes. Smith into a hole. He gets away from everybody. He keeps scoring tries. On this right-hand side for Melbourne, he is running wild in 2021. Last play, Munster, now some numbers. Grant, Hughes, stepping back on the inside, just too good. Jerome Hughes, grabbed there by Harry Grant in celebration, back against the grain with plenty of space on that shift to the right-hand side. They were never going to stop him. Here he is playing it for Grant. Last tackle, Munster's there again, and Brandon Smith right on cue for you, blocker. The Cheese puts his hand up. One of the more popular Melbourne Storm players that we've ever seen. And here he is crashing through for his second try of the season. Bromwich playing it. Chance for Chris Lewis towards the back end of the game. Hines on the run around. Here is Remus Smith. Gets across the line and plants it down. It looked like it was all in the one motion, and he beat the initial contact, and Smith in back-to-back games has a double. So that will be an ongoing story beyond full time, of course, given Wade Graham's recent history. Eisenhuth comes through the hands of Bromwich. Now Kafusi, Smith, juggle, shows it. He'll find his way into the line, and he has a hat-trick. Remus Smith bags 3 in what has turned out to be a big win for the Melbourne Storm. Up against his old club. It's a hard time he thought, boy, I'm a big chance here. Here's a chance on the edge as they finally got there through Connor Tracy.
Broncos faced off against their Queensland rivals, the Titans, for the second time in just 6 weeks. Gold Coast won their round 2 showdown, but would a new halves pairing change Brisbane's fortune this time around?
Taylor putting in a kick. Proctor gets a great bounce. Terrific vision from Taylor, and Kevin Proctor scores the opening try tonight. Taylor to dummy half. Wallace passing before the line. Rain, Fogarty, Sami throws it out the back. Great hands, Anthony Don. Rain, Fogarty. Talk about keeping it alive. How good's this from the Titans? Fogarty across field. Kicks for Corey Thompson. What a try! Did everyone get a touch? Fogarty dummies, then kicks. Brimson. Oh, what a put down! AJ Brimson with the try.
Take a bow, AJ Brimson. His work rate is so good, he's impacted the line. Here they go again. This will be 100-0.
Tyrone Peachey. Brimson and Peachey combining. It is a carve-up. Turpin. Milford. Here they go. Farnworth for the corner. He's in. Herbie Farnworth gets one back for Brisbane. Now it's with Gamble. Milford running around. Good play. Great play. Azarko for the line. He's in. Brisbane go back to back. Well worth try. The Broncos go in again. There's a nice offload from Kennedy. And a loop ball here for Xavier Coates, who's away over the halfway line. Puts in a grubber kick. Gamble's there. He takes it. And he'll be tackled 10 away from the line. There'll be a penalty and probably a sin bin here as well. And it's AJ Brimson.
Time off.
A few players came in, but it is AJ Brimson who's on his way to the bin.
Hey. It's a push after it.
Kick from Ash Taylor. Good luck under that one. Does well in the end. Jermaine Azarko is floating everywhere. Then he's told everyone the dummy is away. Finds Tyson Gamble. He's got Xavier Coates looming up. Here goes Xavier Coates for the corner. Oh my goodness, what a try, Brisbane.
Outstanding work from Jermaine Azarko. And boom, right foot, straight past Brian Kelly. Tyson Gamble supporting on the inside. And then Xavier Coates shut the gate. Centre position, so they need to attack that, and here they come.
This is where they're going. Tavita Pangai just goes straight to Xavier Coates. Inside ball, Jesse Arthurs back to Tavita Pangai. The juggle from Azarko, he's in! Can you believe it? What is happening tonight at Suncorp? And here's a set restart for the Titans. Taylor intercepted. Corey Oates, the juggling act. He takes it. He's over the halfway. They're not going to get to him. Over the 20s on the treadmill, but he'll get there. Goes to Flegler. Passes to Lodge, to Gamble. Good play, Brisbane. Azarko to Arthurs. And Jesse Arthurs will score against his former club. Now Peachey for Feeder. Puts it on the toe. Picks it up. Can he get there? Reaches out. And has he got it down? David Fafita.
And in the end, his torso comes back down on the ball, like there.
Initially short, both hands come away from the ball.
Yeah, knocked it.
Not gone.
Yeah.
Wrong decision. Brimson. Fogarty. Puts in a kick. It's one of those ones in the no man's land. It's taken. The spin and the try. Is it? No.
So it's his, and he's got to turn around and try and ground it.
Clean catch by Brian Kelly.
He hasn't grounded it, and Tavita Pangai has stolen it off him. It's one of the greats.
The ball has been stripped away in the act of scoring. We have a decision.
Rain from dummy half. Has he got the ball down? I think he has. On the line. Try awarded. The Gold Coast finally gets some points.
The Panthers wanted to keep their unbeaten record intact, especially given their match against Manly marked Ivan Cleary's 350th game as an NRL coach. So would their bubble burst in Bathurst as they took on a Sea Eagles side soaring, thanks to the return of Tom Trbojevic?
Daly Cherry Evans drives the ball down to Dylan Edwards, who marks it in front of his face. Edwards back. Pulls the trigger on a pass to To'o, who ducks underneath Harper. To'o comes to Daly Cherry Evans straight over the top, ball away. Burton kicks back infield, looking for Dylan Edwards. The man who started it is the man to finish it. Dylan Edwards passes for To'o, and 70 metres downfield, the fullback is there to finish. There is Penrith at their best.
That's some sort of play, isn't it, there from the Penrith Panthers?
Coruscant goes into dummy half. Danger here for the Sea Eagles again. Luai long. Brian To'o is in. Brian To'o, what a start to this game. Penrith, what a start to the game. Do they go back towards the side of To'o? Yes, says Nathan Cleary. Luai. And here's Fisher Harris. Ball away. It's intercepted by Tom Trbojevic. Tom's away. Chased by multiple Penrith Panthers, but Turbo Tom has too much boost. Tom Trbojevic gets Manly's first try. They're going. They're underway, the Sea Eagles.
But that's a good one from Manly. Getting themselves back into the game and get on the scoreboard here.
Now Cleary. Flat and short. Liam Martin bursts through. Beautifully played by Nathan Cleary, the card shark, shaped to go long. Instead, he hits his forward flat and short. And it was Crichton riding him into the Carrington Park surface. Schuster again, who kicks on the second tackle. It looks too heavy. Oh, Josh, wind the clock back, have that one over.
Just a young fella trying to do something for his team. I guess he'll be filthy about that. He's gone for it now, Cleary.
Long down the ground, Saab getting back there, and the ball beats him into touch.
He's setting himself back for a field goal here. Just have a look at him. He's right behind the lock, about 20 metres back. Luai. Here we go. No.
Cleary, the ball was bobbling around at the back of the scrum. It comes to Stephen Crichton. He goes with the left. It sails wide of the mark. Now Cherry Evans, the grubber, towards an upright off the padding. It was there for Tom Trbojevic, and it's there for Daly Cherry Evans. Manly score first in the second half. And it's Cherry Evans, the kick, perfect.
Well, he's deliberately aimed at that upright there, the padding around it.
It's with Cleary. A little grubber in behind. Tyrone May is through, and Tyrone May is scoring. Nathan Cleary perfectly kicks in behind the line, and now it stacks on again.
There's try celebrations. Toto goes over the top.
Burton does likewise. How long is it until there's an unfortunate moment there and there's a dislocated finger or a broken wrist? This is the last. It's with Cleary again, and again it's a stab kick through the line. Weighted brilliantly into the padding. Tom Trbojevic reaches out. Cleary gets there as well. Now it's a wrestle to the ground, and Manly deny him. Straight after this one, Canterbury against Parramatta. Here's Tom Trbojevic. Now Harper gets it away. Jason Saab with Daly Cherry Evans infield. Saab burns Dylan Edwards. Saab down the sideline. Here's your grandstand finish, Bathurst. Laid on by Jason Saab, who just blew past the Penrith fullback.
Well, don't you love it when young blokes back themselves? We've already seen how quick he is a couple of weeks ago. Just strides out of the tackle. Manly give themselves some hope.
Edwards to the line, the grubber through the line, looks a little heavy, pushed back in field and slamming the ball down, Stephen Crichton. He says he scored. Penrith say they've win. Manly whittling the ball dead, and it sits up in their face.
Well, it's Liam Martin, if it is a try, that never gives up on the play. Gee, you can play this kid.
Fresh off their first win under Trent Barrett, the Bulldogs would need to be close to their best when they tackled the Eels. Brad Arthur's men beat the Broncos by 40 in the Darwin heat and returned to Sydney determined to make it 7 wins from 8 matches to start the year.
Marnie, room to move out of dummy half. Swivelling away, now getting past Thompson. Gutherson on the inside, and Amarillo chasing. Gutherson got there. Oh, what a start for Reid Marnie. And as Clint Gutherson finishes it off, and the Eels on their way. Now Moses, the short pass. Papali'i gets it on to Sivo. Sivo for the line, and he is over. He's never scored against the Dogs. Well, he's scored now, and it didn't take long. Micah Sivo. The tries keep piling up for the big fella. So Marnie surveys. Goes to Dylan Brown. Now Gutherson. Dummies. Got away from Amarillo. He's going to get another. He's got a double. Oh, he just sliced through. Clint Gutherson. Like a Ginsu knife. 14 points to 0.
Well, he can't believe it, King Gutho.
Now the final play, and they go down the short side. Papali'i back to Gutherson. He might have 3. No, it comes out. Gutherson. Oh, what a big don't argue on Hopewadi. Now back to Lee. Oh, over. Sue Manifanai. And they come in from everywhere, the Bulldogs. Oh, have some of that.
This is a special play from Siu Malafanai.
Here's Mitchell Moses. Now to Gutherson. Then the pass. Innocent. Hello is Trottrich. But Moses. Great tackle. Coming across like Steve Mortimer there. Now here it comes.
Parramatta player hasn't moved in back plate.
There's Flanagan. Links up with Amarillo. They keep it going, the Bulldogs. It'll come back out to Allen as Parramatta scramble.
We've got the stretcher call out. I think it might be Nathan Brown.
Oh, my goodness,
yeah. It is. They've called for the stretcher straight away. He's grabbing at his left upper thigh or hip area.
Oh, yeah, geez.
Oh, he's torn something.
Oh, no. Always the worst kind, isn't it, when there's no one near him?
There's so much pride in our players today, Dan, so much toughness. Laid on the ground. He knows something's gone wrong, but he wants to walk off by himself.
And that allows this short kick from Moses. And going up is Cartwright. And then he gets it onto Sean Lane. Well, Bryce Cartwright is having the fortnight from heaven. He absolutely destroyed the Broncos last week. And here he plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's riding high, Bryce. Here's Flanagan. Out to Avarillo. Beautiful. Down the middle he goes. Oh, goodbye. Jake Avarillo with a nice step and a good turn of speed. And you know something? They still haven't had a tackle in the Parramatta 20.
Well, they'll take him anyway. They can come at the moment.
Big last play this. Thompson, dummy half. A hurried pass, but the numbers are there. Allen, Teddy's and Lesniak. Oh, they're on their way back. They are coming back, the Bulldogs. Last night, the Broncos were 22 down and 1. Surely not Corey. Surely the Bulldogs can't do it. Well, they're halfway there with their second try. Sharp play the ball, though, as it comes to the short side. Cartwright, a delightful pass. And it's Murata Niokore getting over. Brown and Moses on the left. There's Dylan now. On to Moses. Here's Gutherson with the tap on. Now Micah Sivo. Good luck. Good luck trying to stop Micah Sivo. It's not fair. Micah's got a double.
With just one victory from their past 4 matches, the Knights really needed a win against the Roosters if they wanted to return to the top 8, but the stats weren't in the home side's favour. Newcastle headed into Saturday night's match knowing they'd lost 12 of their past 14 matches against the Tricolours.
Left they are set. Radley and Walker. There's his floating pass again. Tupou. They're set to go. Here it comes. Radley. Walker. Shot this time. Crichton offload. Walker again. Over the top. Tupou. Taps it back inside for Morris. Roosters putting it together again. Inside the 20. Verrill switch. Sam Walker. Kick over the top. To the in goal. Lost by the Knights. Crichton may have got there. Hair everywhere as he dived for the ball. Adam O'Brien has left the building. A third try for the Roosters locked in. This time for Angus Crichton. Over the top, the kick out to the corner. Oh, it's been taken by Morris. He's got it back to Ikefalu to score. What happened there? There were 3 Newcastle Knights left strewn on the deck. Musgrave couldn't defuse it. And the Roosters worked a channel, I reckon, that was 42.5 centimetres wide.
Yeah, Brent Morris playing right centre tonight. Ikefalu on the wing. The kick from Sam Walker goes towards the sideline. There was barely any room. Does an unbelievable job to keep the ball back and keep it alive. Throw it back in field.
Knights with Bailey. Ponga, they need some magic. It's been touched. It's gone to Musgrave. He's got his first try in the NRL. Ponga has shot one out of a gun, the pass. Pass play, kick over the top. See, that's the team leading by 16, at least trying some daring, whereas the Knights didn't do the same in the previous set. They're down by 16. Ooh. He's had problems with his shoulder previously, Sam Walker. In fact, a history of shoulder problems. Rescue there to Butcher. Maria Hargreaves. Oh, flick from Jared. Sam Walker over the top. Morris with the ball. Morris with the speed. Morris with the offload. And at the end of it, the kid's got another one. Walker's on, Walker's over. Sam for the Roosters. But what about don't worry about the kid. What about the old fella over the right side? He gets a pension, you know.
Yeah, I think the inside men for Newcastle are trying to do too much for Bradman Best. Just throw the ball out to him and let him take the defence on, because they're using him as a battering ram. Here's
now
Radley.
The Roosters away. Radley shows great speed. Runs through Ponga. Offloads to Walker. Sam Walker's got it. Kicks it across field to Josh Morris. Hail Mary! And whoever else you want to hail right there, that's the old fellas with the young fellas combining. Sam Walker, 18 to 34-year-old Morris.
Terrific work there. Walker on the back up, slides to great balance.
Oh, look at the eyes up.
Knows his men have got some space out there. They're unmarked. He just had to work out how he was going to get it there and decides the kick's the best option.
It was pretty clear the game plan. They had identified the players that could cause the most troubles. Now,
oh, no.
This looks knee.
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain, Lindsay Collins.
Almost looked like the knee dislocated there when we watched that replay. But Collins, the pain, it is real there, and straight away they signalled to the bench. Getting up towards the 200-metre mark. Joseph Manu tonight. He's in the equation for one of the best on ground. Morris has certainly been one of them. He's taken over the sideline there. And no. Now Morris has gone down in the tackle of Bradman Best. I hope I haven't jinxed them. I said the situation. Oh, look at the reaction of the Knights players straight away. Oh, this is cruel. Hutchison to Walker, kicks over the top. Here comes Josh Morris. Morris scores, metres away from his brother, being assisted from the ground. What a moment that is. Josh Morris has got a hat-trick for the Roosters.
Todd Payten returned to the Central Coast to take on the team he took over under the most trying circumstances in 2020. His Cowboys were on a roll, winning 3 straight matches before their tussle with the Warriors, who had only registered 1 win from their past 4 starts.
Tuivasa Sheck now back from the left-hand side. Links up with Nikorima. He shows it, goes straight through them. He'll have too much speed. He looked back on the inside for Rocco Berry instead. He does all the work himself. Terrific play on both sides of the field from the Warriors. And the speedster, the halfback, Cody Nikorima, puts the Warriors on top. Now Egan. Nikorima around the back. Tuivasa Sheck bursts into space. Back on the inside. Rocco Berry has his first try in the NRL. And they are a speed machine, the Warriors.
Again, looking very sharp. Every set that they've been able to run through, they look like they're going to open up the Cowboys' defence.
They're playing for Egan. Walsh again, under pressure once more from Hess. A nice kick, and this will be a penalty for the contact of Cohen Hess.
Well, he's worn one. Every kick he's put in, Reece Walsh, he has ended up on the ground. Now, most of those have been legal.
Okay. Cohen! Gave you a brief warning about your contact, okay? So that one is late, it's on report, it's going to be a penalty. Got to clean it up. Thanks, boys.
Yeah, the legs are the most vulnerable part of the kick.
Comes back to Walsh. He was going to go back to the short side for a kick. He was under pressure. Nikorima, though, found some space. Here they come again. Walsh looming up. Cuts back to the inside. Goes to Ben Murdoch Masilla. It is the run and gun Warriors, and what a show they are putting on.
The bounce of the ball favoured the Warriors, and then the speed of Nikorima burns the Cowboys' defence, trying to set up Reece Walsh. Holmes did a great job, and I thought it was going to die there, but the talent of the 18-year-old, able to get that arm free and flick one out to Ben Murdoch Masilla.
Up now!
Their best chance in the game to this point. For the full set from inside the 10, and Robson gets them once again. 3rd week in a row he scored from dummy half, and the Cowboys are finally on the board.
You're right. He's very clever, close to the line.
Nikorima finds Walsh, just lopes up to the line. Curran does well. Pompey! He beats everybody! He dives in and makes the Cowboys pay. North Queensland turn it over again, and this attacking juggernaut today of the Warriors adds 4 more points. It might be 6 in a moment.
Well, their passing has been first-rate all afternoon, and there was a pass in that passage from Josh Curran that was an absolute beauty.
It's Robson finds Molo out the back. Good hands to Robson. Drinkwater's there, puts a kick in. It's a nice kick as well, and Talangi steaming onto it. Grabs a try for the Cowboys. Another one off the boot of Scott Drinkwater. Foot on the line.
Foot on the line.
And Condon gets his team a penalty back at the halfway line. Talangi is away. He's got Drinkwater back on the inside. Here come the Cowboys. They are up and riding in this second half. Back-to-back tries. Now Walsh on the last, they'll run it. A bit of room, Pompey in trouble though. Touched there by Curran. It comes back to Walsh. We'll need to look at this. Look at Walsh move. Sliding his way in.
Oh my God.
Marlaw scores in the corner. We need to check it though.
The ball contacts Josh Curran's shoulder and travels forward towards their ball line. We have a decision.
All their points coming in the first half. Drinkwater out the back. Holmes, great hand. Talangi's in again. A second try for Murray Taulagi, and the Cowboys are reeling them in.
Didn't that look good?
Granville looks to Drinkwater. What a nice shape there. The Warriors, and the pass is forward over the top. Holmes this time looking for Taulagi once more.
The West Tigers had the chance to take the heat off under pressure coach Michael Maguire with a victory against the Dragons. With just one win to their name, the Tigers had never made a worse start to a season in the club's history after 7 rounds.
They're forming a guard of honour for Trent Merrin, who's being farewelled by the Wollongong crowd today. In the right back row position, spent some time alongside his brother on the left this year. Balls come out in that tackle.
It's because Joe is offside on the 10 metres. Joe Offengoa.
It's gone the other way.
10 metres.
Zac Lomax shouldn't make any mistake with this. Beautiful. Just he kicked it over the back of the grandstand.
McCullough goes to Hunt, then to Kerr. Leilua tried to put him down but missed him. Then Blake Laurie spins one over. Norman thinks about a kick, goes through the hands, and they're going to score in the corner. It's Cody Ramsey.
That's super play from the Dragons. Exploring on the last tackle, they came to the right, able to keep the football alive. When nothing unfolded on this side of the field, they went back to the other.
Yeah, just looking at Zac Lomax in the back, getting his thumb strapped. I think it was a dislocation. You know you're going bad when you kick to your target, Zac Lomax. He's not there and you still get the ball.
Leilua over to Brooks. The kick will come down near the goal line. Nofaluma's there, he taps it back. It's taken by Tommy Talau. And the Tigers are on the board.
And then a kick coming down in the right spot from Luke Brooks. Tommy Talau takes it to get their first points.
Yeah, unfortunate news for the Dragons. Zac Lomax, he will not be back today. They say it is a suspected fracture in his thumb. So if that's the case, he's facing a number of weeks out.
Duffy in a first receiver. A pass to Burns. Sini with a try saver.
Easy, Dane. That's not
What a tackle by Sini. I think he was thinking intercept. The last minute changed his decision and made an absolute cracking tackle.
Duffy. Oh, the ball's come out. The ball's come out. It's a strip.
It's a rate, yeah.
Change of goal kicker, Corey Norman. Not only do you lose Lomax the player, but Lomax the sharpshooter. Good kick though, Corey. Well, the Tigers have had a lot of ball on the Dragons line in this game. They haven't done anything too constructive with it. A kick by Brooks. And a great oh no! The ball came out! It looked like all the hard work had been done. And the Tigers have scored after half-time.
First contact backwards by Dragons, then Joe Leilua rolls his hand over the ball, knocking it on.
Shot clock off. Stay
Centre
down.
field scrum. Adam Dewey around to Laurie. Zac Bailey! I told you he'd get one. He's over right in front of his mates.
Oh, it's a beautiful pass in the lead-up. Dewey in the centre field scrum. 4 attackers on 3 defenders.
Safe path. Away to Brooks. Here's Laurie now. And out for Leilua. Joey has split the game open. The Tigers have had all the ball and they're starting to make an impact on the scoreboard.
Could be a match-winning kick.
He's copping plenty from the Dragons, faithful on the hill. Adam Dewey's had a blinder this afternoon and he's nailed it. And they've come down here to Wollongong and played tough.
Look, it's been scrappy, it's been mistake-riddled. No rhythm in the game. But you just got to scrap your way to a win. The Tigers have done it.
Tigers penalty.
Cade. Howdy, mate. Back up there. It's a penalty. Okay, it's on report, mate.
Is there a knee?
Keep your legs right out of it. Just give us a mark here, Chids. Yep, Chids, mark.
Take the 2. He's going to take the 2.
Here's a view. Dewey starts it right. It's curling. It's curling. He's missed it, but he's kicked it dead. C. James Tamo, the skipper, is jubilant. It's been a hard run for the Tigers, but this is a big win for them.
That's your NRL roundup for this week. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the footy across round 8. Remember, stay locked to NRL.com. It's the place to go for all of your NRL news.